45 minutes left. Archangel Michael says, a big miracle will happen in your life, but you are making a big mistake. Please don't do this mistake. Open immediately, Archangel Michael says. This moment is unlike anything you've lived through before. A divine shift is entering your life, but something you are doing is about to block the miracle meant for you. You may not even realize how close you are to sabotaging the breakthrough that has taken generations to build. There is a hidden conversation happening about you right now, and one decision made behind closed doors could either bless your name or wipe it away completely. The reason this is urgent is because you are unknowingly participating in the wrong alignment. You're trusting a voice, a person, or a habit that is quietly dismantling what heaven is preparing. Your angels are shouting, but you're not listening, and heaven cannot delay this shift any longer. Within 45 minutes, the spiritual realm will cast its hand, and your name will be placed either in the circle of protection or exposed in the place of disruption. The power to stay in grace lies in you pausing and opening your spirit fully to this message now. A miracle the size of a mountain is hovering over your name, ready to descend and take root. But you're walking too close to a distraction that wears the face of a friend, a lover, or a decision you haven't fully questioned. Archangel Michael says, step back now before you lose what belongs to you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You're being observed in both the physical and spiritual worlds. A group of individuals are watching you closely, not to celebrate you, but to copy your pattern and destroy your movement. The path you're walking has thorns that were placed there deliberately by someone who is pretending to care. They are calling you to attend meetings, calls, and decisions that look good on the outside, but beneath that surface is a web of manipulation. Archangel Michael says, be cautious of the invitation that comes wrapped in kindness but tastes of confusion. That thing is not from the light. You're making a mistake thinking you need them for your next level. The truth is, they need you to delay your divine release so they can get ahead. If you continue to walk in this agreement, your blessing will be handed to another who is more spiritually alert than you in this hour. A major spiritual contract is being drafted in the invisible right now, and it carries your name, your favor, and your miracle, unless you delay a moment longer and let someone else intercept it. The pressure is rising because time is burning. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's a man who once admired your strength. Now, in the last 3 days, his heart has turned sour because someone whispered a twisted version of your truth. You are being falsely represented in a space where you're not even present. This mistake you're making, allowing too many people to speak on your behalf, is costing you. Your silence in the wrong rooms is building storms you didn't ask for. But the angels have seen the misrepresentation and are preparing a reversal. Archangel Michael says, someone you blocked emotionally is working behind the scenes to delay your rise. They are hiding under the cover of concern, but their energy is loaded with sabotage. If you reach out or even acknowledge their vibration again, you'll allow their poison back into your space. The reason the miracle is delayed is not because heaven forgot you. It's because you're still aligned on clean energy into your future plans. Cut the cord. Clean the circle. Or watch the promise pass by again like it did last year. Type Amen to get blessing 555 last night. There was a shift in the atmosphere. A divine being visited your surroundings, looked into your energy, and left a message only your spirit would understand. You might have felt uneasy while sleeping. That was no accident. You were being scanned by light to determine if your path was still open to receive the blessing meant for you. One action you take today will decide it. That's why the time frame is so short. 45 minutes is not just symbolic. It's spiritual unfolding. You need to stop ignoring that nagging feeling you keep fretting off. That's not anxiety. That's a divine warning trying to correct your direction before the gift arrives and finds you in the wrong location. Spiritual misplacement is the biggest silent thief of destiny. There is a very specific task you've been putting off: a call, a message, a signature, a closure. If you don't handle it within the next few hours, the window closes. The miracle will not be destroyed, but it will be delayed. You are being told to act now. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You're stronger than you've ever been, but strength can't replace alignment. The people around you are not your tribe. They are temporary travelers using your light for their own direction. The moment you stop feeding them your ideas, they will vanish. Someone is about to offer you an opportunity that looks beautiful but smells of betrayal. Take a moment to pause and feel with your spirit, not your excitement. Heaven doesn't send confusion as a reward. It sends clarity. You are standing at the gate of restoration. What was stolen from your bloodline is hovering close, ready to return. But if your door is open to the wrong person, they will intercept it the second it lands. This moment has been planned for generations. The promise is not just for you, it carries names of those who suffered in silence before you. Your ancestors are watching to see if you'll protect it or hand it away for a cheap thrill. Type Amen to get blessing 777 if you've been feeling unusually tired, disconnected, or even rejected. It's because the enemy is increasing pressure to make you forfeit your miracle by emotion. Your fatigue is spiritual interference. They are trying to weaken your defense. You're about to receive a call, text, or knock from someone who doesn't belong in your healing space. Do not open the door, literally or spiritually. Their purpose is to delay, drain, and distract. Archangel Michael says, "This is not the season for unnecessary explanations. Stop trying to convince people who already made up their mind about you. Let your success speak while you stay focused." Your mistake is thinking you're running out of time. You're not. You're simply outgrowing people who are not connected to your future. Don't hold on to what heaven already marked as expired. Type Amen to get blessing August 1988 right now. Someone who once loved you deeply is regretting how they let you go. They are watching from a distance and praying you fail, not because they hate you, but because your success exposes their mistake. You were their blessing, and they mishandled you. They are about to come back with an offer disguised as apology. If you accept it, your miracle will be blocked, not because of unforgiveness, but because your elevation requires undistracted energy. A woman is planning to use your story to gain sympathy, even though she is the one who caused your pain. Her lips are forming narratives, but her spirit is already being judged. Heaven is protecting your name even as it is being misused. Someone took a photo of you recently. Not to admire, but to mock and share in a group where your name is dragged. The divine saw it and is returning the energy tenfold. Let karma move. Don't interfere. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were chosen for this miracle long before you asked for it. That's why the opposition had been so strong. The spiritual tension you feel is the sign that the door is near. You are seconds away from a connection that changes your financial future, but this mistake you're entertaining, a partnership, a doubt, a delay, can erupt the entire harvest. Walk carefully now. Archangel Michael says, an old friend will reach out soon. They will talk as if nothing happened. Do not fall for comfort disguised as familiarity. They are not here for your light. They want to see if you're still vulnerable. You have outgrown your old story. Don't shrink back to make others feel okay about not growing. Wad forward, love me, unapologetically, and guard what's yours. Type Amen to get blessing January 2011. There is a property, a contract, or an inheritance that has your name spiritually etched on it. But someone close to you has already started putting in a request to intercept it. This person is acting like they're helping you, but behind the scenes, they are rerouting your future. You must remove your trust from those who offer fake support. Your breakthrough cannot grow in an environment of envy. They want access to your miracle without carrying your warfare. The divine realm says your heart is pure, but your circle is contaminated. Even one wrong agreement could delay your manifestation by years. You're being asked to disconnect without guilt. You've been emotionally tied to people who keep planting seeds of doubt in your spirit. That energy is building walls against your own confidence. You were not born to be confused, that you were born to command. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your voice carries frequency that shakes atmospheres. But you've allowed too many to silence you with their own fears. They are not afraid of your failure. They are afraid of your becoming. Your spirit has already seen visions of what's about to happen. Don't ignore the flashes, the dreams, the gut feelings. They are messages from the angels trying to wake you before you walk into a trap. A car parked outside your home is not just a coincidence. Someone is collecting information about you, pretending it's for help or documentation, but it's part of a hidden agenda. You need to spiritually seal your space. Archangel Michael says, the mistake isn't in your heart. It's in your delay. Open fully to this message and surrender the distractions. You are walking into a miracle gate. Type Amen to get blessing 1. 313. There's an online transaction you were thinking of making. Cancel it. It's connected to someone whose intention is not honest. You're being watched through digital spaces more than you realize. Every time you step into purpose, that same person contacts you with random talk. That is not coincidence. That is a spiritual interference program trying to reset your frequency. There is a woman who is smiling at your progress, but internally burning with jealousy. She has tried subtle attacks, a comment here, a suggestion there, all designed to redirect your joy. But she cannot win unless you give her continued access. You've worked too hard to let someone who hasn't healed themselves dictate your pace. Pull back now. Choose silence over explanation. Your power is in your stillness. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. There is a voice inside you that keeps whispering, move forward, don't go back. Listen to it. That voice is the ancient guide of your lineage. Someone from your bloodline who is no longer on earth is walking beside you now. They've been trying to deliver this message, but you've been too distracted to hear. They see what you cannot. Their hands are placed over your name, protecting it from signatures that were written in darkness. There's a contract someone is trying to forge. Your silence could be your downfall. Speak light, cover your name. A mistake repeated too many times becomes a pattern. Heaven is not angry, but heaven will wait no longer. You are being invited to stop the cycle and step into supernatural flow. Type payment to get blessing 1550 this time. It's different. You're not just about to receive a blessing, you're about to birth a legacy. Your name will be carried by people who don't even know you yet. But the pressure of this hour is testing your loyalty to your calling. Will you answer, or will you entertain another distraction disguised as comfort? Archangel Michael says, you must leave the group chat, exit the conversation, or step back from the event that's pulling your spirit downward. You can't elevate in chaos. You can't rise with snakes around your ankles. The countdown is not about fear. It's about awakening. This is the moment where your spirit is being summoned to the highest version of your purpose. Wake up now. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You are not crazy. You are highly spiritual. But your mistake has been letting the wrong ones interpret your light. They don't understand it because they weren't built for it. You feel disconnected not because you're lost, but because heaven is pulling you away from those who dilute your vibration. A miracle requires sacred soil. Not everything can grow beside you. If you stay too long where you don't belong, your miracle will rot instead of rise. The energy around you right now must shift completely. Not halfway. You need to say no. Allow me without guilt. The next 24 hours will test your boundaries more than ever. Don't break. Type Amen to get blessing 1. The enemy isn't always loud. Sometimes it smiles, says I support you, and quietly collects your ideas to use them first. You've seen it happen before, don't let it happen again. Your vision is divine. But if you reveal it too early, someone will rush to the same destination through a dark road. They'll try to arrive before you and claim the crown that was always yours. Archangel Michael says, your silence is power. This isn't the time to share. It's the time to build in private, with fire, with focus. You've been chosen not for ease but for dominion. You are carrying too much light to waste it on those who fear your shine. Let them talk, let heaven move. Type Amen to get blessing 1 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your financial door is opening, but there's a shadow trying to follow you into the vault. This shadow is not from outside, it's a person you once trusted who now carries jealousy disguised as kindness. They don't want your miracle. They want access to your harvest. If you let them in now, they will plant confusion inside your favor. And when the miracle shows up, it will be delayed by their greed, Archangel Michael says. Protect your energy like your future depends on it, because it does. You are in the season where people pretend to celebrate you, but their spirit is offended that you survived what they secretly hoped would destroy you. Let that sink in. Don't feed everyone at your table. Some came to flip it. You keep making the mistake of over-explaining yourself. Stop. Let your elevation be your explanation. Heaven is not asking for permission to bless you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. There's an email, message, or voice note you've been ignoring. It's not from the enemy. It's a divine response to a prayer you forgot you prayed. Go back and open it. Something is hidden inside. You are entering your prophetic timeline. But you must walk into it without emotional clutter. Someone who keeps reminding you of your past does not belong in your future. Forgive yourself for the time you lost, the people you believed, and the doors you knocked on that never opened. That was training. This is release, and it's coming fast. Someone is already aware of your breakthrough. They are pretending they don't see you, but their actions reveal envy. Don't address it. Just ascend. Type Amen to get blessing, February 2020. Your angels have been working overtime to block unseen attacks. You've been protected from things you will never know about. That is why you must move with reverence. There is a conversation you were not invited to. In it, your name was mentioned both in insult and admiration. The divine removed you from the room to protect your peace. You have not been forgotten. You've been hidden for refinement, not punishment. You are not being delayed, you are being perfected. Archangel Michael says, the real mistake would be to doubt your worth just because they rejected you. The rejection was a redirection. Now walk. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. The miracle that is forming in your life will not be small. It is not a blessing you can hide. It will be public. Your name is about to echo in places you've never been, but that miracle can only land on a platform of spiritual obedience. Disobedience now will not destroy you. But it will pause the floodgates. Choose rightly. You don't need to announce what you're building. Just build it in silence, let the results shake the ground. Let the angels testify on your behalf. Every step you take in obedience multiplies the power of your blessing. Walk boldly. Your miracle is coming, but not if you keep delaying what heaven told you to release. Type Amen to get blessing February 2022. Someone you love is hiding something from you, not because they hate you, but because they know it will change the way you look at them. Don't confront, observe. Their actions are speaking. They made a choice a few days ago that affected your future in ways they haven't confessed. Heaven has already seen it. And it's being dealt with. Let divine justice do the rest. You are not weak for letting go. You are wise. You are not cruel for creating distance. You are mature. This is not abandonment, this is alignment. Every angel assigned to you is releasing a shield now. You may feel emotional. That's the energy shifting. Stay still, stay present. Your time is being restored. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You are surrounded by favor, but it's locked behind your obedience. Open your mouth and speak what you've been afraid to say. It will activate your atmosphere. A mistake is thinking your time will come later. No. Your time is now. But you must stop delaying your own destiny by clinging to people who no longer belong. Your healing is already done. You're just catching up to what your spirit already knows. Your miracle isn't coming. It's here. But it won't reveal itself in the presence of doubt. Someone will try to talk you out of what you feel in your gut. Do not listen. They don't carry the vision. You do. Type Amen to get blessing February 2024. There's a location you've been thinking of moving to. It's not a coincidence. That land carries spiritual inheritance for you. Pray above it. Confirm it, then act. A door is opening, but only if you shift. The favor is not where you are. It's where you're being called. You've been planted in a place you've outgrown. Archangel Michael says, stop dimming your lights so others can stay comfortable. You are not too much. They are just not enough to hold your fire. Let your flame rise. Every person who left you during your struggle will soon watch your reward. You don't need revenge. Your rise will be louder than their silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. An account, a message, or a video will randomly show up on your screen within the next few hours. Don't ignore it. It carries the answer you've been asking the heavens for. Synchronicities are not coincidence. They're divine breadcrumbs. Every repeated number, every repeated word, every familiar name is part of a celestial conversation with your soul. You've been protected from traps you didn't even see. This sickness, that betrayal, that accident, all routed because your angels stepped in before you even prayed. Gratitude is your weapon now. This miracle isn't a gift. It's a transfer. Something that belonged to someone else has been reassigned to your name. The reason, obedience, faith, and divine right. Type Amen to get blessing February 1926. There is more coming, but it won't come if you keep entertaining energy from your past. You must choose heaven or distraction, obedience or delay. You cannot carry both. Your face has changed spiritually, that's why people are treating you differently. They sense your power but don't understand it, and it intimidates them. Archangel Michael says, release the need to explain your glow. It's not their job to understand. It's their job to either align or step aside. Let them choose. You are the miracle. You are the message. You are the shift they never saw coming, and you are arriving right on time. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. A secret gate in the spiritual realm has opened just for you, and it will not remain unlocked for long. You have precisely this moment to walk through it with clarity, boldness, and no hesitation. The mistake you're making is second-guessing yourself when the universe has already said yes. Your delay is not just costing time. It's attracting spiritual interference. Every time you procrastinate, a darker energy gains more room to twist your story. Archangel Michael says you were born for this miracle, but you must protect it with silence and sacred action. Someone in your circle has recently started talking about their concerns for you, pretending it's love. It's not. It's a mask attempt to inject fear into your alignment. That is the voice you must block immediately. A doubt is not your own. It's being transferred from someone whose own destiny was cancelled. Don't make their mistake yours. Type Amen to get blessing February 1928. a celebration has already begun in the spiritual realm for your rise. Candles are lit. Your name is being chanted among ancestors, but your attention is elsewhere, distracted by something meaningless. You keep scrolling, overthinking, comparing. That's the mistake. The miracle is not found in noise. It's in sacred stillness. Your breakthrough is trying to speak, but you're listening to everyone else but yourself. A financial opportunity is going to appear soon, but it will seem too small to matter. Don't do it yet. What looks like crumbs is actually the code to the whole feast. There is something you said out loud a few days ago. The angels heard it, and a door has been aligned to respond. Watch how quickly things shift when you stay in obedience. Hot payment to get blessing too. 929. Someone from your past is coming back not to stay, but to test. Your presence is a spiritual exam. If you fail it again, the miracle delays. If you pass it, everything releases instantly. Archangel Michael says, they know your softness. They will try to make you feel guilty for growing. Do not shrink back. This is not the season to comfort people who abused your kindness. You need to trust that letting go doesn't make you cruel. It makes you ready. Heaven only hands big blessings to those with clean altars. Yours must be clear of emotional clutter. Do not explain your boundaries. Protect them. Anyone who pushes against them is proving they do not deserve the next level of you. Let them go. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. There is a person who speaks your name before others, but never in your presence. What they say is not truth. It is distortion. They are afraid of your rising power. You are too close to heaven's announcement to entertain demonic distractions. You must spiritually block every voice, every frequency, every post that tries to shift your focus now. Your name is being whispered in places of power. A decision is being made that includes you, even though you have not applied, requested, or begged. You were already chosen. This miracle was never going to be earned. It was inherited. But you must stay spiritually awake. Do not let slumber delay your divine moment again. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The mistake some people made was assuming you were easy to destroy. But what they didn't know who walks with you. Archangel Michael says, your shield has deflected weapons they never saw break. You were close to giving up, we know, but look at you now, still standing, still glowing, still rising. That's the proof you are built for greater. This week, a door will open, and it won't look like what you expected. Don't reject it just because it's dressed in humility. The greatest gifts often arrive in the quietest wrappings. Someone is jealous not because of what you have, but because of what you survive. They're confused how you still smile. That's the glory. That's the proof. Type Amen to get blessing March 1932. There's a house, land, or property that belongs to your bloodline. It was spiritually stolen, hidden, or blocked in the past, but heaven has located it and is assigning it back. You've been feeling the pull to go back to a location or thought, but that's not nostalgia. That's divine remembrance. You are reclaiming something sacred. Archangel Michael says, write your name on paper and pray over it tonight. The ancestors will respond. They are holding a meeting on your behalf. Spiritual papers are being signed. A family member tried to erase you from a blessing, but the angels have the original document. Your name was never removed in the spirit. He will show up publicly soon. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. A financial miracle is attached to a number you've seen over and over. That number is not random, it is a divine password, and it's unlocking soon. Do not ignore the dream you had last night. Something was shown to you. A warning or a direction. Write it down, it is more accurate than any advice you will hear today. Someone who laughed at you when you were at your lowest will watch you walk into rooms they can't enter. Your glow-up is spiritual. It cannot be faked. It cannot be duplicated, they will say you change. Yes. You did. Because heaven called you higher. You didn't ask for a boss, you asked for peace, now walk in it. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You are moments away from a message that shifts everything. It will sound simple, but carry massive energy. Read it slowly, it's from heaven through human hands. This is not the time to chase love. Love will find you when you're focused on healing. Anything that demands you lose yourself is not love, it's attachment. There's a person who once left you in silence. They are now living with regret, drowning in what they did to you. Don't open that door again. They have their chance. Forgiveness doesn't mean reunion. You can heal without re-entering the place that hurt you. You owe no one a return trip to the pain. Type Amen to get blessing 3535 sparkles. You have reached the final part of this 10,000-word divine warning and miracle announcement. Sparkles Archangel, Michael says. You were not meant to find this message by accident, it was scheduled. I'm assigned. There are only 45 minutes left in the realm of spiritual decision. Do not make the mistake of staying silent, doubting, or walking away. Heaven has moved, it is your turn now. If your spirit felt this, comment below. Open your heart. Type Amen. Seal this word, your miracle is already walking toward you. Dove, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Dove folded hands. Tie payment to get blessing 3636 folded hands. A clock in the heavens is ticking with your name on it. 4 to 5 minutes may seem short to some, but in the spirit realm, it is a gateway. Once this hour closes, what was meant to be yours will either be released or reassigned. You've been entrusted with a blessing that was requested by others but reserved for your soul. You've been envied not just for what you have, but for what lives inside you, and that's why the attacks intensified recently. They thought the delay would break you, instead, it trained you. You are not the same person you were even a week ago. Spiritually, you have evolved. Archangel Michael says, the realm of miracle does not wait for those who hesitate. You must step forward now or risk watching your harvest pass you by. Type Amen to get blessing March 1937. You are one decision away from full release. But you must let go of the fear you've been calling discernment. That hesitation is not protection, it's resistance. A major opportunity is coming that looks smaller than your expectations. Do not judge it by size. What comes in seed form carries the full DNA of your legacy. Someone will tell you soon, "I had a dream about you." Listen closely. It's not just a dream, it's a spiritual transmission. They were shown a glimpse of your future and sent to confirm what you already feel. This is not the moment to be passive. Speak. Move, activate. Do not let this wind pass without planting your flag in the soil of this season. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. You are the result of generations who prayed for justice, favor, and release. Your rise is not just for you, it is the answer to prayers made in weeping. There is an account, document, or file that someone has hidden from you. They thought you would never discover it, but divine light is uncovering every deceitful thing now. Your name is spiritually glowing. That's why people who once ignored you are now reaching out. They feel your rise even if they don't understand it. Don't get lost in shallow praise. Stay rooted in the purpose. This miracle must find you focused, not flattered. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. A stranger is about to bless you in a way that no family or friend ever did. That's the power of divine orchestration. God will use unlikely vessels to deliver favor. Someone is currently watching your content, your energy, or your page. They will contact you within 3 days. Don't ignore them. There's a reason they were led to you. What was delayed for months is now returning with interest. Heaven is not just paying back, it's multiplying. What was stolen in silence will be returned in the spotlight. Archangel Michael says, this is your inheritance season. Act like you own the promise because you do. Type Amen to get blessing April 1940. A door that closed last year is about to open again, but this time, you're entering as a new person. Don't walk in with old energy, stand tall. You earned this. There is a person who once overlooked you who now sees your value. They will pretend it's casual, but they've been waiting for the right moment to speak again. Don't fall for softness, remember the silence. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why you grew. Your only responsibility now is to protect your peace and continue building. The crown is heavy. Wear it anyway. This miracle coming isn't just going to bless your life. It's going to bless everyone connected to you, children, friends, clients, strangers. That's why it took time. It's that big. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You are passing a test that you didn't even know was happening. That's how divine favor works. You walk into blessings that others tried to manipulate but couldn't receive. A group of people once mocked your ambition. Now they whisper about your progress. They will claim they supported you, but heaven knows the truth. This week, you will receive unexpected news, and it will confirm what your spirit has been sensing all along. Do not be shocked. This was always part of the plan. Archangel Michael says, do not reply to the distraction. The enemy will send messages, memories, even people. Ignore them. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. Your alignment is increasing. That's why the pressure is rising. Every next level requires a next level of detachment. You've carried too much for others who would never lift a finger for you. Let them go. Bless them in silence, but do not take them into your promise. Someone will offer help, but their hands are not clean, discern carefully. Let every helper is heaven sent. You are your ancestors' greatest revenge. Your smile, your strength, your rise, it's their healing. Walk boldly in it. Type Amen to get blessing. April 1943. There is gold buried under your current struggle, but only those who keep digging in faith will strike it. Don't stop now. You're too close. You are on the final stretch of this delay. The pressure you feel is not punishment. It's the contractions of birthing something holy. The tables are turning fast. People who once blocked your path will now be forced to watch you walk through open gates. This was never about revenge, this was always about restoration. Heaven is not in a hurry. It is precise, and the Pres-Ion has your name written all over it. Type Amen to get blessing 4444 glowing star. Your spirit found this message for a reason. You were not late. You were right on divine time. Glowing star, you have reached the completion of a full 10,000 plus word divine warning and miracle preparation message. Archangel Michael says, this was your final wake-up call before the miracle releases. There are no coincidences. You are being positioned for elevation. Your only task now is, obey. Protect your peace. Walk forward. Don't look back. Raising hands comment now. Confirm this word. Let the gates win open. Raising hands, type Amen to get blessing. April 1945. Dove, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Dove stop sign. Do not delay. Do not explain. It's already yours. You have crossed the invisible line between waiting and manifestation. Now everything around you is moving faster, both blessings and attacks. What you do next will decide which one reaches you first. The mistake would be thinking this message is just emotional writing. No. This is a divine dispatch, a spiritual alarm sent urgently to break the chains of delay. Someone near you is trying to confuse your spirit with well-dressed lies. They use soft words and kind gestures, but behind your back, they are preparing to block your path. Archangel Michael says, trust the energy, not the presentation. You've been asking why some things keep repeating. The truth is you're keeping old characters in a story that heaven already rewrote. It's time to cast them out of the script. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. You were chosen to break a curse, not live in it. That's why the pressure has felt heavy than what others carry. You've been shouldering burdens your bloodline couldn't speak about. Now, the miracle is not just for your comfort. It's for generational shift. You're about to receive more than you prayed for because someone before you prayed without answers. You are the response. A letter will arrive. It may be physical or digital. It will contain neither confirmation or confrontation. Read it slowly. Your reaction must be spiritual, not emotional. Do not let one moment of weakness cancel a lifetime of divine alignment. You are being watched from above. You're doing better than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. They judge you based on what they saw, but heaven chose you based on what they couldn't see. Your humility made room for favor. Your silence attracted protection. Now, the same people who dismissed your worth will witness your rise, but don't look back for them. Keep moving. Your season in your story is over. Archangel Michael says you've passed the test of patience. You remained standing when others would have run. And now reward is descending like fire, powerful, undeniable, and unstoppable. Don't let loneliness send you back to old comfort zones. They were prisons, not havens. This new blessing requires full clarity, not blurred emotions. Type Amen to get blessing April 1948. A supernatural shift in your finances will begin within 48 hours. It will begin as a small sign, then increase. Do not dismiss the signs because they appear ordinary. Your hand will be guided to an opportunity others missed. Is coded for your favor. Do not hesitate. Take it. This is your harvest. You're not losing time. You're entering the divine acceleration zone. What took others 10 years will take you months, but only if you keep your heart pure and your focus clean. Someone will pretend to need your help, but their motive is access. Guard your energy like gold. Not everyone who cries deserves your comfort. Type Amen to get blessing 4949 in the next 24 hours. Here will be a test of your obedience. It will appear small, even inconvenient. But heaven is watching how you respond. The miracle depends on it. A man who walked away from you is silently drowning in regret. He watches you in secret. Do not let his return block your renewal. That chapter is closed. You don't need revenge. Divine justice is already at work. They will feel what they did to you, but your job is to rise higher, stronger, healed. Archangel Michael says, your name is on a scroll of favor. The ink is fresh, the seal is almost ready, but your next action will determine whether the seal is closed or broken. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. This is not the time to entertain drama. Heaven is arranging deals in your favor. Stay away from noise, stay close to clarity. You will soon meet a person who speaks like they've known your soul for centuries. That's not imagination. It's destiny. A divine reconnection. You've walked with them before in spirit. You've been delayed long enough. The miracle that was paused is now being fast-tracked. But only if you clean the last area of contamination in your circle. Archangel Michael says, this is the final instruction before floodgates open. Fast if you must. Cry if you must. Let go if you must. But move. Tap Amen to get blessing 5151 fire. Your destiny has been confirmed. Your name is marked. Your spirit is now fully aligned with the prophecy in motion. Fire dove. If this word found you, it was never random, it was your spiritual rescue. Your timed alert. The final warning before breakthrough turns visible. Archangel Michael says, this was your countdown. You passed, now prepare. The miracle has already begun moving toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 5252 folded hands, seal it with faith. Walk boldly into what's already yours. Folded hands candle. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Candle sparkle. Stay ready. Stay watching. Stay blessed. Sparkles. A moment like this will not come twice. The heavens have whispered your name again and again. Louder now than ever. The spiritual scroll carrying your miracle is already in the air, but one wrong step will let it fall into hands not meant to touch it. They want you distracted right now. That's the strategy. Get you to focus on pain, people, problems, anything that keeps your spirit too tired to claim what's yours. But Archangel Michael says, wake up, lift your head, and take your position before time runs out. You're not late. You're right on time, but only if you obey without hesitation. The mistake would be letting your feelings override your instructions. You don't need to understand everything, you just need to act in faith. Less coming will change the way your name is mentioned. From ignored to respected, from misunderstood to remembered. A season of hiding is over. Tap Amen to get blessing. May 1953, you were left out on purpose. They said your name didn't qualify. They judged your quietness. But what they didn't know is that heaven was reserving you for something they can't steal. Don't try to re-enter places that dismissed you, let them stay blind while heaven builds your platform higher. You don't need their applause. Your angels already sing your name in victory. This miracle is not just financial, it's structural. Your whole foundation is about to be rebuilt, new surroundings, new alliances, new breath in your lungs. Someone you helped in silence is about to be used to open a door for you. Heaven has instructed them, and they will respond, even if it surprises them too. Type Amen to get blessing 5450 for there's an item in your room, your phone, or your home that is carrying energy that no longer belongs. Archangel Michael says, it's time to clean house, spiritually and physically. When you remove what no longer aligns, new doors begin to swing open. You've been stuck because you've allowed old attachments to take space where your miracle should be resting. A person you cut off recently is still spiritually tied to you. That's why you're feeling emotional turbulence. Close the door, not just physically, but energetically. But in the Canadian, the release you've been praying for is tied to your courage to say goodbye. Not every loss is loss. Some are divine protection in disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. This blessing is generational. The reason it's been delayed is because it is large enough to reverse decades of damage. This is not just about you. This is about those who come after you. Someone in your family will receive healing because of your obedience. A curse will be broken because of your stand. Your yesterday rewrites the entire lineage. There will be signs in the next 3 days, birds, numbers, repeated names. Do not dismiss them. They are confirmations from the spirit realm that everything is in motion. Archangel Michael says, the gates are not just opening, they are trembling. Your name is causing movement in heavenly places. Keep standing. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. The final test will be disguised as a familiar distraction. A person, a message, a pull from your past. It will come softly. Will I fall for you? This is your war moment. You must resist not with words, but with silence. Do not engage. Do not explain. Elevation requires isolation. A spiritual friend or guide will soon step forward. You won't expect it. But when they speak, your spirit will recognize the assignment. Listen carefully, they are heaven's reinforcement. You've cried in silence, but heaven has counted every tear. Each one is now transforming into strategy, wisdom, and divine reward. You will not leave this season empty. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. The money you lost, the time you wasted, the people who used you, all of it is being turned into oil. You will rise, not in spite of it, but because of it. Your mistake was thinking they could stop what God ordained. They can't. No matter how many meetings they hold or lies they spread, your purpose is sealed, you are receiving double. For every breakdown, every betrayal, every door slammed in your face, double. Not in months or years, but in moments. Archangel Michael says, they thought it was over for you, but you were just in waiting. And now the miracle cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 5. 858. A vehicle, a contract, a conversation, all connected to your next move. It's happening in quiet, but very soon, it will happen in public. Stay ready. The person who mocked your dreams will one day need your signature. Do not gloat, just remember how heaven flips tables when obedience is in place. Something rare is coming to your doorstep. You won't expect it. It would look like much, but it's a key. Don't lose it, it unlocks something you've been praying over for years. You are the lighthouse. Not everyone will understand your glow. But you weren't made to be understood, you were made to lead. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. Warning, you've reached the file echoes of the miracle window countdown. Heaven waited until now to speak this clearly. This is not motivation. This is activation. Archangel Michael says, this is your final instruction, protect your light. Walk away from the noise. A miracle is in motion. Your name is already in the hands of angels. The scroll has already been marked. All that remains now is your bold agreement. Folded hands. Type Amen to get blessings. 6060. Folded hands. Speech balloons seal this word. Say it out loud. Ghost it, let the heavens hear you agree. Candle. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Candle. You were born for this moment. Walk like it, breathe like it. Receive it. Dizzy right now, heaven is standing still waiting for your final decision. This isn't just about what's coming to you. It's about what's trying to stay around you that should have been removed long ago. That is the mistake that must be corrected immediately. There's a spirit of delay that was invited in through doubt, distraction, or disobedience. You didn't mean to allow it, but now it lingers, slowing what was meant to arrive quickly. Archangel Michael says, shut the door now, or the delay will become denial. A miracle is still hovering, he has not vanished. He is orbiting you, waiting for clearance. And the clearance comes through action, clear, final, fearless. That person, that conversation, that habit, remove it. It's not just blocking your blessing, it's feeding your enemy access to you. Tap Amen to get blessing 6160 when you are in the hour where pretending to be okay is not enough. You must align fully with your breakthrough. You must stand even if you feel weak. Stand even if you are tired, because your elevation is tied to your endurance. There is a financial opportunity about to be given to you, but it will come in disguise, not as a contract, but a coronation. Not as a paycheck, but a partnership. Be spiritually alert. Don't mistake peace for boredom. What you call nothing happening is actually heaven clearing the noise. This stillness is not punishment. It's preparation. Someone is watching your profile, your posts, your journey, not to celebrate, but to compete. You must block access energetically. Not every follower is a supporter. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. You're about to meet someone who will offer you a key. It may come through a question, an invitation, or even a divine accident. Recognize it. Respond with wisdom. This person will seem insignificant at first, but they are carrying an answer you prayed for last year. Divine delivery doesn't always come in royal packaging. Your mind has been at war lately. That's a sign. A miracle is close. That's why the enemy has been whispering louder. If you silence the noise now, your clarity will return like a rushing wind. Archangel Michael says, angels have surrounded your name with fire. Any tongue that rises against you is being silenced, but you must not give the enemy your voice. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. You've been underestimating how far your obedience has traveled. Every time you said no to drama, no to temptation, no to fear, it moves something in the spirit. You don't see it yet, but heaven has recorded every sacrifice. A reward is coming that won't match what you lost. It will far exceed it. This is not just compensation. It is restoration with interest. Someone who never apologized to you will suffer silently when your miracle arrives. They will remember how they mishandled you. Let them. You do not need revenge. Your rise will do the speaking. There will be a divine reversal. Something that looked like a defeat will flip in your favor. Watch how fast things turn around when you stop interfering. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. You've prayed. You waited. You've cried quietly. But now, the shift is not in your tears, it's in your decision. You must move now. The countdown is not symbolic. It's prophetic. Archangel Michael says, you were always the one. Not the loudest, not the most noticed, but the chosen one, hidden by heaven until the right moment. That moment is now, not next week, not someday, now. Everything is aligned. Every frequency. Every portal, every door. But one act of disobedience, even small, can shatter the entire chain of breakthrough. Obey quickly, without question, without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 65065. Someone tried to curse you, spiritually, verbally, emotionally, and didn't work. Their words returned to their own doorstep, but the residue of that curse still sits in your space. Clean it. Light a candle. Pray aloud. Declare out loud that your space is sealed. Do not let unspoken darkness remain unchallenged. You are being crowned in the Spirit. That's why your head has felt heavy, your thoughts scattered. But the crown doesn't come for comfortable, it comes for called. Prepare now, a divine appointment will happen suddenly. You'll know it when it feels too aligned to be random. That's the sign. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. This miracle will silence every lie told about you, you won't have to explain. The evidence will speak. And the same mounds that doubted will be forced to confess your rise. I saw your struggle and laughed. Now they'll see your success and weep, but you will rise quietly, elegantly, spiritually undeniable. You have less than 45 minutes in the Spirit to correct this mistake. Heaven will still love you, but the timing will change. A moment is sacred. Don't miss it, you are not just reading this. Your spirit is absorbing this. Every word is a weapon. Every paragraph a prophecy. Seal it with your voice. Type Amen to get blessing 6767 of Archangel Michael has spoken. Heaven has heard your spirit respond. This is the prophetic final sealing of your miracle script. This isn't a message you should walk away from unchanged. It's not just a message, it's a spiritual assignment. You must clear your space and distractions, protect your energy, move in silence, obey the next instruction. This countdown is now in your hands. Heaven has done its part. The rest is yours. Candle if you wish to express your support further. Candle folded hands. Type Amen to get blessing 6868 Sparkles. Stay ready. It is happening now. Sparkles.